Women crushing it Wednesday, they feeling undefeated. Things in the ring like Christine is. If you get in the ring with Christina, you might catch a beating. Just tune in, you gon' have to see it. Stand up if you with us, if not to be seated. You seen them in every arena. It's me, she the photographer de la gente. She never been afraid. If you ain't took a risk, then you in the way. So straight, hope you don't feel away. And Nika, who really got something to fight for. Everybody saying they're the goal. Who the one that slayed the Chupacabra? Your favorite girls.
Alright, let's do this picture. We are live. Okay.
We are live. We are live. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Women Crushing It Wednesdays. We had our little intro going. We're going to do some shout outs. Oh, Hispanics talking Hispanic. One of our sponsors, D-Style and Calix Boxing. You can catch them every Monday at 9 p.m. Central. Be sure y'all tune in. Let me tell you something. Those guys, they know what the hell they're talking about.
I'm gonna be on his channel. I'm gonna be on D-Style's channel tomorrow. On the round table.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay, see, that's even another reason, more reason to watch, because Nike is gonna be on there tomorrow. And she gonna tell them what's up. She gonna tell y'all what's up. So thank you so much for Spanish Cause Panic, and also Arte de Tere and Manscaped, clean it up, catch it up.
Well, we have so many
We're getting so
things
excited.
we have so many things to add on here now. All right, hold on. Let me see. We have we have the video for Manscaped. Let me see.
Okay, hold on. I gotta address this. Hold on. First, I'm gonna say what's up to my guy, my brother himself, D-Style Boxing, but then I got Chingon Sass. This is Chingon Abe, Cindy Love. I got suspended because Christine reported me because we disagreed.
Oh no, Chingon Abe, wait, that's my guy. What happened?
Nobody reported you. Reported you to who? The freaking StreamYard police? Like what? No, nobody reported you. I got love for you too, always.
Oh no, that's my guy. He got me this really good, this really nice red cup. When I went to Vegas to do not Vegas, but I went to San Diego to do the show with the boxing boys.
Oh,
but yeah, we don't report over here. Now I get reported.
No, we don't report.
So we do
not report. Yes, we do not report that. No. But Manscaped, thank you. Y'all want 25% off? I mean 20% off. Y'all want not 25, 20% off, free shipping.
Let me see if I can play
it. FCIW. Get that done.
Your favorite girls from Women Crushing It Wednesdays came to you just in time for the holidays to help you whack that bush. Use our special code WCIW for 20% off Manscaped products and free shipping. Thank you.
All right, got that. All right.
Okay.
I think that's all the videos and stuff I have to play.
That's all the videos we gotta play.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. It's getting good. There's boxing on right now. I see on ProBox TV. Look, let me tell you something, Jesus. I am in Bulgaria. It is 4 a.m. in the morning, but I got up so I could be with y'all and we could talk. So Nika might be able to watch it after this, but I'm gonna go to sleep for like an hour and a half before I gotta get up.
Did it just start?
I don't know. Maybe so.
It's 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock.
Remy, I just checked my inbox. I'll get with you. Chingon Sass, you playing? Okay. I'm sorry you got suspended. So curses to whoever suspended you. That's just messed up. Are you watching Golden Boy card tomorrow? With Ring and Dial fights tomorrow. 2 different cards. You know what?
Oh, Thursday night boxing. Okay.
Yeah, and I could probably watch. I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, she's on a different time zone right now. She's in Bulgaria. Yeah, it's literally 4 o'clock in the morning over there.
It is. But I love y'all so much that I said, let me get my ass up. I'm gonna get myself up. So, what the eyes for? What are the eyes for? Did we say something wrong? Thank you so much. Okay, yes. Yes, DM me on your Twitter so I know who you are since you got suspended. I don't have any experience yet of being suspended, but you know
I
what?
do. I do. I definitely do.
Yeah. Okay. I said he's not talking about
Oh, it's on
Christina's some
YouTube.
fancy restaurant. No, I'm actually in the lobby in the hotel room. So anyone that's been to like any part of Europe knows that like anytime that you go anywhere, as far as electricity, you need a card. And then as soon as you like leave the hallways or your room or whatever, it like goes off. So this is the only place where I can get light. And then I have a roommate, so I'm not trying to wake her up. Good
Uh,
evening, please. But we have tell me what's been going on, girl, in boxing. I've been so in another world.
yeah, I kind of have been too. I've been kind of minding my business aside. That's probably why I haven't been suspended because I haven't been getting into it with people. I've been minding my business, but yeah. So I saw that today that Conor Ben, the WBC, they reinstated him, I guess, because they didn't find that there was any reason that he took whatever he
Wait.
took intentionally. He said that it was like a
Oh.
overconsumption of eggs, and I'm like,
Oh
eggs,
yes, because that happens
eggs,
all the time. Yeah.
eggs.
Okay.
And I'm just like, eggs are so expensive nowadays, and I think Conor Ben is the reason why, because he's been consuming this, and it made him pop dirty. That was his excuse, and I'm just like, really? So there was definitely some money given out on the back end to like sweep this under the rug and get him back in.
You know what?
Come
I'm
on.
just so grateful that he didn't have steak and eggs. I'm so grateful that he didn't have freaking Mexican steak and eggs, because then he would really be screwed. He'd be in freaking trouble.
No, but look what this says. Excellent.
Excellent. Yeah, you know what? Money talks, bullshit walks. It don't matter. You know what I mean? If somebody's willing to
So
pay
like
for something,
my thing is, why even have these tests in place? Because they don't do any good. It doesn't prevent anything from happening. Like, and then most of the times when they have these tests and the results come back, it's after the fight already happened. So it's like, what's the point doing the testing? And if y'all not gonna enforce anything, you're gonna reinstate them like with just a slap on the hand. People already fought the person, like, that popped dirty. So it's like they need to reevaluate the whole testing
who was
system.
the one that I just read about? I did read that also popped dirty, that was suspended. Cuban kid. Who was it? He always had the shorts. Hey, Lisa Bales. It may not have been recently. Maybe.
Well, I know Michelle, the Dominican fighter. He popped dirty.
Okay. So and then wasn't he working with Conte and Snack, and so that now they're like, oh, this is what it is.
Yes, but Michelle's on Twitter. I saw him like kind of saying that he didn't know what he was ingesting. He trusted his team to like give him whatever. Like, this is just happening way too much.
Boy, bye.
Yeah, like, come on, like people die in the ring. So like the testing.
You just open up your mouth, or
but you see, like that's he's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Like, he popped dirty and the fight already happened. I mean, he lost the fight, so whatever he took to help, his performance didn't help. But like they fought. So my thing is, if you tested him and he already fought, what was the point of taking the test? Like, is the test to me should be like tested right before the fight, and if it comes back dirty, you don't fight.
Absolutely, I don't get it. I don't get it either. I don't know what we're doing, what we're going into in this new time, this new generation, where you can just pretty much do whatever you want. The thing is if it's going to be okay, then everybody needs to be on a level playing field, and everybody needs to be able to take whatever they want to take or not. Because somebody's going to get killed. And is that what it's going to take? Somebody to get killed, and then we're like, okay, we got to get stricter mandates. Like, I don't get it. I really don't.
It's going to happen. That's exactly what's going to happen. Somebody's going to die in the ring, and then the person that they fought, their opponent, is going to come back dirty, and then that's when everybody's going to be like, oh, we need to crack down on this. That's what's going to happen.
Well, just like Giselle says, it's just for B-side fighters. The A-side fighters can get
because that's true. Because when Oscar Valdez popped dirty, he still fought.
Right.
Right. So yeah. Good
Yeah, so
observation, D
so
style.
we need someone to explain this, because I don't get
You
it.
gotta be an A-side fighter. That's it. That's what it is.
Yeah, it
That's
is what it
crazy.
is. And we like in past years, I had a fighter, and I know we fought somebody who was A side, and we know damn well he was on something. Like, you just know. And if my fighter would have died, like, what, I would have changed everybody's freaking life. I probably wouldn't be sitting here right now. I probably would have freaking quit boxing forever. Like, that is like the worst. I can't even imagine. Don't want to imagine. That. Everybody, please press the like button. Um, and Remy wants you to check your DMs and maybe play the video in here. Oh, okay. So he said, I'm just hyped.
I don't remember my Twitter password, so I can't play it on
And
here.
I can't get to it right now. Like, I see, and I can't get to it right now just because here on the internet it's like a little wanky.
Yeah, I have to sign in on my computer for my Twitter so that I could like go into the Twitter and then play the videos up here.
But we'll definitely get at that. But we
our guest is here.
Yes, we have a guest, Dante Benjamin. Let's get him on.
All right, so there we go.
Dante.
Hey, how y'all doing?
We're doing well. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm doing good.
It looks like you're in a hotel like I am.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Look like
I am.
Where you at? What's going on?
I'm at a birthday dinner right now, but I'm just at a little hotel.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It's my
thank
best
you
friend's
so
birthday
much.
today too.
We won't keep you forever, so you can get to the birthday cake.
Okay.
But we've been wanting to talk to you since so we were gonna have Dante on the show a few weeks ago, but he chose to go to Dubai instead. Like, can you believe that? Like, Dubai, Women Crushing It Wednesday, you know. So we're going to rewind and talk about that. But first of all, for people that don't know you, tell everybody who you are. 5-0 pro. Tell everybody who you are. Introduce yourself.
I'm Dante Benjamin, 5-0, 3 knockouts, signed with Top Rank, and I've been boxing for about 13 years, going on 14.
Yeah, so I got the opportunity to work with Dante a few years ago because he was on the youth high performance team, and he was coming over to the elite high performance team. And actually, by the way, I still owe you some candy, Dante.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that. But so I was able to work with you for a small moment before you went pro. Super talented, super strong, very impressed, not only with the way you were inside of the ring, but outside as well. So I've been a fan since then.
Thank you.
Yes, for sure. I do want to ask you though. So I didn't realize at the time that would have been the last time I was working with you because you were going to go pro. I want to know how that decision came about because you're so young. Tell everybody how old you are.
I'm 20 years old. And,
Wait, you're 20 years old, and you said you've
Yeah.
been boxing for 14. How many years?
13 years.
13 years.
It's
Oh.
going to be 13 and a half, maybe a little less. It's going to be 14 years in November.
Oh, okay. So you were like 6 years old.
Yeah, 7. I turned 21 in May.
In May. Okay. All right.
He was born to do it. He was born. So what made you go pro, like, and not stay? And you probably would have, gone through the program and I don't know what made you decide that.
Basically, right before I had came out the high performance camp my last time, I was with in Houston training with Jay Prince. Well, at Jay Prince gym, sparring and everything like that. And at first, Jay Prince liked what he's seen, and then me and my dad was like, okay, we're gonna weigh our options. I was supposed to fight in a tournament, the tournament right after the camp in March. Unfortunately, my dad had passed away, so I couldn't participate in the tournament.
Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear
but
that.
we already planned on going pro from there. And then basically after that, I went to Joshua Botti camp in April, and Jay Prince flew out there to see me spar. And he liked what he's seen, so we were weighing our options. But my coach always knew David McWater, my manager now, Split T. And once David heard that I was turning pro, he was like, okay, I got to get on the phone with this kid. I got to talk to him because, I want to sign him. So then everybody around me, my team, we talked about it, my mom, my family, and we was like, we agree it's time. Like, you feel me? You've been training your whole life. if you ready, they were 100% behind me.
Nice.
That's beautiful.
You literally been training your whole life, so yeah.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, with the passing of your dad, I know that was so tough, and I'm so sorry about that. At that time, did you feel like I need to do this? My dad and I already talked about this. This is what the plan was, and that kind of helped you make the decision to yes, go ahead and do that.
Yeah, a little bit, but like at first I was a little lost because I didn't know what to do. But my mom came and stepped up and she was like, "This is what your dad would have did. This is what he wanted you to do. Like you feel me? Like he laid the route in you. Just stick to the game plan. Like what the talk y'all had before he passed away."
Wow, what a great mom you have. That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's
That
really
is
awesome. And
awesome.
your dad was also your coach, right?
Yeah,
He
he was like he was like my strength and conditioning coach, but he was also my coach. Like, I had my main coach that I've been with since I was
yes.
like, started boxing, Renard Sapo. But my dad when he first came in, he didn't really know much about boxing, but he started picking up from Sapo because he used to be at the gym with me every day. And then it became a point in time, like after the gym, maybe on the weekends, we would work together in the basement. So then he became one of my coaches and stuff like that. And Sapo started seeing like, okay, he picking up on boxing, he learning, so he became a big help in our gym too for the kids.
That's
Oh, that's
awesome.
awesome. We're
That's
both like,
really
that's
good.
awesome.
That
That's
it
awesome.
is. It's
Yeah.
so awesome. So now that you've gone pro and you're 5-0, side with top rank, 3 KOs, is it all that you dreamed it would be? Is this exactly what you thought it was going to be?
Yeah, it's exactly what I thought it was gonna be. It's fun. Like being professional is like fun, and all the people that I have around me make it fun. It's everything that I thought it would be and more for real.
Oh,
That is so
such a
good.
well-spoken young man.
I know he is. That's why I told you. Like, I mean, he is so talented inside the ring, but then outside the ring, he was just always so respectable and
Hmm.
nice kid. I mean, just great. That's great. And when, the next time I see you, I will get your candy. I promise.
Okay, thank you.
For sure. But I also, Nika, we were like, what the hell? Like Dubai, hey, oh my gosh. So how did that happen? Like
Yeah, how did you
Dubai.
get that opportunity? That was a great opportunity that you. I mean, we were not upset or anything that you took that opportunity to go over there and help train. You know, how did that come about?
The opportunity came about. I was at Tiger Fight in New York. I think it was like December 10th. So right before his fight, I'm just on my phone. I'm checking Instagram, and then I see Jake Paul coach had DM me, and I'm like, I'm excited. Like, it's an opportunity
Ah,
for me. So I told him like, there's like they wanted me to come to camp, but this is when he was supposed to be having camp in Puerto Rico. I was like, okay, I can't come to camp now because I have a fight January 14th. But right after my fight, I'm willing to fly out anywhere. And I was like, okay, we're gonna we're gonna talk about it. And then they were supposed to spar us in December, but Jake Paul had got sick around Christmas and everything. So, and then after that happened, so then it was just one day. It was like a week after my fight, I think. I was laying down. It's like 3, 4 in the morning. I wake up. I check my phone. I see BJ DM me. BJ Flores, his assistant coach. He DM me like, "Camp in Dubai. Let me know when you're ready, champ. We can get you on a plane
I'm
tomorrow." I'm
ready
like, "Oh yeah,
now. I'm
I'm
ready
ready."
now.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
ow.
Like I responded at 5 a.m. Like I'm ready now. So then,
Got my
so
passport
then when
ready.
that came about, we did everything. I went to go get a new suitcase. I told my coaches to make sure like they was okay with it. Like everything, everybody agreed. My mom, everybody. And then the crazy part is the day I was supposed to go, I was still gonna be able to do the show because I was supposed to go. They DM me Friday. I was supposed to go Saturday. So then I get to the airport Saturday. I show them my passport. There's like your passport about to expire. Like my passport
Oh,
expired in March, and it was
Ugh.
like the way it goes is like entering Dubai. Your passport has to be 6 months valid upon arrival. So I'm like, damn, am I not gonna be able to go? And
Oh my
luckily,
god.
it's like a next day passport place next to me, but I couldn't call them until Monday. So I had to wait the whole Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Then they wasn't answering the phone. I was on the phone with them 30 minutes.
uh,
And then when I called them finally, they booked me an appointment Thursday. I'm like, damn, like that's kind of late. And then my dad, one of my dad's closest friends, told me like the next day passport people like they book up on cancellations too. So just keep calling them, like call them
Oh
again
yeah.
at lunch. So I called him at 12. They're like, we can get you in tomorrow. I'm like, okay.
Wow.
So then it's one in Detroit and it's one in Buffalo. They both like 2.5 hours away from me. So I got booked in the one in Buffalo, and then everything was set from there.
Yeah, that
See,
was
you
that
do have
was a
good
lot
people
of
around you.
trials and tribulations to get through that. Jeez.
Yeah.
Seriously. But that's when you know it's worth it. I mean, and also it just shows your dedication. Staying on the phone, making sure everything's good so you can go do what you got to do. I mean, a lot of people, they're like, oh, I'm going to let so-and-so do it, or I'll let my mom handle it, or, whatever. But you were right on it. You were
Yeah.
right on it. Mark Nash says, shout out to Ohio. How would you describe your style of fighting?
My style of fighting, I think a lot of people didn't really get to see last year because last year it was my first time fighting in like 20. I mean, not 20 years, since 2020. So I was a little nervous, a little rusty, but I think I'm a good boxer. Like you see me in training camp, I can box and
Yes.
everything like that. But I think if it got to get down to it, I can bang too. If it got to get gritty in there, I can bang. But I think I'm more of a boxer. I try to put boxing first before anything.
Yeah, I've definitely
He's
seen you do
yeah.
both.
He has to be like a gentle giant then because he's so soft spoken. I can't for him to be like gritty, somebody has to piss him off. Like really is what I get from him. He's so soft spoken, but those be the ones that beat your ass. Like people who are soft spoken, they're the ones not to mess with. So yeah.
Silent but deadly.
Yeah.
Silent but
Exactly.
deadly. No, he
Says
is. He
got
is
to see
definitely
him. So Roberto Montano
Montano.
says got to see him in Tulsa. Solid fundamentals.
I wonder, is he
Yeah.
talking about the first time in Tulsa or the second time?
Was that recently,
That's a good
Roberto?
question. Did you see him the first time in Tulsa or the second time in Tulsa? That's a good question. And I won't go too deep into it, Dante. But I just want to just note. I just want to put your all the goodness and everything out there. And it was like there was this stupid ass situation in camp, and Dante composed himself where a situation happened and it was totally messed up. But Dante, even at that time, you were what, 18 maybe?
Yeah, 18.
So and his self-control, like the situation that happened and him using self-control, he could have like freaking killed somebody, it would have been justified, not literally, but not literally kill somebody, but it would have been justified, and I would have been okay with it because of what happened. But he was so mature and showed so much self-control, and I was like, and that's what I mean, I was even more impressed with this young man because I was like,
So the complete opposite of me.
yeah, he's the opposite of you. I said, because if it would have been one of my boxers at home, even one of my sons, I think homeboy would have been in trouble. No, I'm just saying. Where does that come from? You have great upbringing. Your parents sound freaking amazing. Where does that come from? Is it from your upbringing? Is it just in you? Where does that come from?
Upbringing. Like a lot of times, my dad used to tell me like, you make the most mistakes when you're angry and you react off of emotion and everything like that. Like, so I try my best, even though like, I mean everybody get emotional. I'm still human, so sometimes I still react off emotion. But I try my best like to think in a situation before I do anything, because I know like if I would have reacted wrong in that situation, no matter if it was justified or not, I could have ruined my opportunities in the future. Or like if like hypothetically they asked that person about me, like a top ranker, somebody asked that person about me, he's like, oh no, the kid like kind of messed up, like he can't control himself and everything like that. So I try my best to think so I don't ruin my opportunities in the
You
future.
are so
That's awesome.
smart,
Yes.
mature. Oh my
Yes.
God. Like, yes. Righty Yogi has a question. What do you think the biggest challenge will be fighting against Jasper McCargo?
Dang, I didn't even know like everybody knew my opponent yet.
Right in your ear.
The biggest challenge. The thing is, I hope this don't sound cocky or anything in a bad way, but
No.
I don't watch people that I fight. Like I turn it on for 20 seconds, like probably like literally maximum 20 seconds, and then cut it off. Cause like I think styles make fights, and I think the way he fought them, he's not gonna fight me the same. Or like the way that I fought last fight, I'm gonna change. And so my coaches usually watch it, and then I mean, what my coaches tell me to do, I just listen to it. So personally, the biggest challenge is I really haven't seen him fight. And for me personally, like not seeing somebody fight helped me adjust faster because I won't be in there like, oh, this is what he usually do, this is what he used to do, so I'm looking for that,
Mm,
and he might change. So
That's
I
a
can
great,
adjust
yeah, that's
faster
a
in
great
there.
way to look at it. Yeah.
that's
Okay.
true because a lot of people they won't even like they gotta know they gotta watch themselves. It's like the coaches may have watched film, but they're like, no, I need to watch it. But then their mind just works differently. But I like the way your mind works too because you can like say, no, I don't need to watch this because I'm gonna be thinking about this. You already know yourself, and that's
Yeah.
so mature for your age. It really is. It really is.
That's great.
Roberto Montano said it was August 22nd.
Okay, that was the last time in Tulsa. That was a good time in Tulsa. Then I mean, my first time in Tulsa was good. I mean, I got a first round knockout, but it was like a rusty knockout. It was my first fight since 2020, so that was like 2 years. It was all right though. But the
Yeah,
second
no,
time in Tulsa, I was more composed and everything like that, and calmed
yeah,
down. I
You're
that's
felt
very,
comfortable in
great.
the ring.
you're very humble because a rusty knockout sounds crazy. A rusty
Yeah,
knockout? I've never heard that.
that's
But
funny.
oh,
Yeah, Bulldog Nika. That's true. That's true, Ready Yogi.
yeah,
Um, Nika, what you got for him? I know we know you're at a birthday dinner, but I mean, there's so many things, and we want people to know who you are. You know, it's you're new on the scene to some, but you're not really new on the scene. You know,
Yeah.
but we want people to know who you are so that they can follow you and watch your career. Nika, what you got? What you
the
got
only
for
question I
next?
have is like what is your goal? Like, do you have a fighter in mind that you are set on wanting to fight? Like, okay, you know what? This is who I'm aiming for. You know, he's a champ, and I want to get that belt. Like, what is your roadmap, and to who is the
Uh,
roadmap?
a long time ago, I realized personally that I got to take my time with boxing and everything like that. So I won't say I have a long term goal like, oh, I gotta fight him. I gotta fight him. But I know I want to be champion one day. But right now, I'm 5-0, 3 knockouts. I mean, it's a lot I can improve on personally. So I just take it fight by fight. I really don't look too far in the future. I live today,
Mhm.
so I just take it fight by fight by fight. And then when I get to that moment, I'm gonna shine in a moment.
All right. So I got one more question. So, let's say you are a cocky person. I know that you're not. Is there a fighter in your weight right now that you know that you know what? I could beat his ass. Man, I could beat his ass. But just hypothetically speaking.
Me personally, I never say it, but my teammates around me, like even like if Tiger was here, Tiger right
Tiger,
now would say it. He'd say it like if
he was
somebody
Oh,
fight on
saying,
TV, Tiger be like Dante, you will whoop his
beat his
ass.
ass, yeah.
yeah.
But it's crazy because I tell him that like I won't say it about me, but I'll tell him the same thing. Like
Dang, yeah.
he in your weight, but like you will whoop his ass.
Yeah, and
Uh,
you tell Tiger's ass, and I have messaged him, and he said he was coming on the show, so he needs to hit me back.
I'll tell him today. We're gonna be in the gym tomorrow morning. I'll make sure I remind him and tell him.
No, I
okay.
appreciate. I want you to. And Mark Nash, we're not going to go into story time. I mean, that what stays in camp, what happens in camp
It
stays in
stays in
camp.
camp,
You
yeah.
know,
Yeah.
like what happens in Vegas stays in
Stays in
Vegas.
Vegas.
Saying, if he wants to write a book and talk about it one day, I'll be the cheerleader, but not today.
I like this quote from Writing Yogi. She says, "Stay humble, but believe in yourself." You know
Oh
what?
yeah.
I really love that. You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So tell us what you got coming up. And tell everybody where they can find you so you can go back to your birthday dinner. And I'm in Bulgaria right now, so it's like 4:30 in the morning.
Oh
But
yeah. I
shoot, I'm
figured. I was
making
wondering if he was out there.
yeah, it's going good.
All
So
right. The next thing I got coming up is April 1st, Tulsa, Oklahoma. 6 round, my second 6 round fight of the year. And you can find me on Instagram at Tizzy Free Smoke 247, and everywhere else at Tizzy Free Smoke. And also, I mean, I don't know if people in Cleveland or not, but next week I'm doing a meet and greet in Cleveland, and then after that, well, I'm renting out the whole theater. So after that, I'm showing Creed 3. It'll be the first premiere of Creed
Oh,
2.
I
nice.
saw that.
So
So
when you post it on Twitter, we'll repost that and help promote it. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
So I think I don't know if her internet went out, but thank you for coming on. We so appreciate it.
I told you
She's coming
about
back.
this internet. This
Okay, yeah.
over here.
No, I was just thanking him for coming on. We don't want to keep him too long from his birthday dinner, but if you want to wish the person's birthday happy birthday that you did.
Well, she could say it. They said happy birthday.
Oh, she's
Happy
beautiful.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you for sharing. Oh my gosh, get back. Thank you so much. And you have a great evening. We'll talk soon again. Okay, we'll be watching you.
All right, thank you all for having me.
Thank you for
Yes,
coming
absolutely. Good night.
on. Renee.
See y'all.
Oh my God.
He's such a sweet kid. Oh my God.
Girl, I love him.
He's a complete opposite of me. He's very he thinks about things before he does them. Like I'm
Okay,
the
hold
total
on.
opposite. I am very
32
impulsive.
years younger than me, and he has more self-control than me too.
I have no self-control. I will definitely admit that I do not have any patience. I am very impulsive, but I would love to be like him, like where I'll think about it, be like, Nanka, if we don't cuss this girl out, then you won't get suspended or something like that. But no, I'll be like, I can't hold it.
Even like him even more. It's like he's on a date, like a birthday date, like a little, it's so.
Yeah.
And he made a commitment to be on the show, and then he does it during that. Like, gosh, I just love it. Like, I just love him anymore. Y'all need to go follow Dante. Yeah, we need to support him.
Thanks, Yogi.
He is really quiet on social media and stuff.
But those are the ones I've learned that the quiet people, you really don't fuck with quiet people. Those are the ones that will beat your ass. I mean, I was quiet as a child,
right,
and I was bullied, too. And then I snapped and I beat people's asses after that. But now I'm a monster now. Like now I don't have no patience. I don't take nobody's bullshit.
Created this monster. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Everybody hit the like button, please. Out here coming to you live from Bulgaria and Florida.
How's the food? How's the food and stuff there?
It's good, girl. It's fresh. Like it's so funny because anytime I travel, I always like lose weight because we have so much shit in our food in the United States, and then you go to other countries and everything's all natural, no GMO, no hormones, no nothing, and it's just I feel good. Like in the first day or two, you might have like an upset stomach just because you're eating.
I'm a picky eater. I'm such a picky eater. That's why I cook all my food because I'm such a picky eater.
But you cook so good, girl. Come on.
It's because I'm picky. That's why. Because I'm picky.
Well, no, they have like fresh food, chicken, fish. Like it's good. It's good. It is. It's really, really good. So let's talk too. Just before because we still got some time, and let's talk about what's coming up. I saw that Heather Hardy's fighting soon in New York.
I think hers is on April 1st too, if I'm not mistaken. I saw something on Instagram, and I was just browsing through, and I thought I saw April. April is a lovely month. I was born in April.
Some favorite people were born in April.
Yes. My mom's birthday's in April. I was born in April. And there's a lot of good things that are happening in April. Supposedly, we're gonna still get. I don't know if has it been finalized? Ryan Garcia and Tank.
No, it hasn't. Has it? Like
I thought it was.
Does anybody in the chat know? Does anybody know if it was finalized? Christine, someone told me again today we aren't having boxing Olympics when it's California. LA. Mark, I told you, don't listen to these people. We are having Olympics. Who told you that? Unless they are right on the committee, the OIC, don't listen to anybody. Listen to me. We're going to have the Olympics.
All right, so we have some inside info from people, I guess. Anthony Rodriguez says it's a done deal, just no announcement. And then Roberto Montano says Heather fights tomorrow. Okay, so damn, where did I get April from?
So Anthony said yes, and Roberto said no.
Not official yet.
Somebody knows and somebody doesn't know. We'll find out. Oh,
and then Shakur Stevenson fights in April too in New Jersey, I guess. Yeah.
Yes, Jamal Harvey. So Jamal Harvey is on our team, and he is definitely the future next Olympic gold medalist. I can see that. We have a really strong team. It'll be finalized once we leave here. We have a couple of weight classes that are competing to see who's going to fill those two spots. But keep to USA Boxing so that you can see all the future. www.usaboxing.org to see who these new faces are. This future, it's so important for us to know who's coming, and to support them now. And then then we can be like, I knew you win, instead of who is this?
Yeah. Or at least I was trying to see if the Ryan Garcia and Tank fight was finalized, but we're getting different information from people in the chat, so the fight has not been done yet. Some people are saying it is, but it's not. Apparently the contract is signed, but who knows? Yep. We gotta put but who knows at the end.
But who really knows? Raise your hand. Who really knows?
Thank you, Anthony.
Yeah, she does have a great accent.
My sister and I actually put this up, so I like to show this off. We actually put this.
Wait, Nika, I thought he was talking about that New York accent. I was like,
oh no,
dope accent.
He said,
that too, though.
Yes. I said she's with the team. She would know. Yeah.
Let them know. We
USA.
USA. There's always going to be rumors. There's always going to be people talking. We already know in boxing, it's like people want to get ahead of the story. They want everyone to say, "Oh, I'm the one who said it first," and that's what they want. They hear a rumor, they hear some talk, or there's a meeting going on, and they just put it out there like it's word,
But some people, they do that knowing that it's not done yet, but they want to be the first to have said it, so they're going to be like, "Well, remember I said on January 1st, this fight was done." And it's like,
right.
So yeah, people always want to be the first. They don't even want to be right. They just want to be first.
Yeah, exactly. They definitely want to be the first, so everybody can retweet their name. It's Showtime apparently was supposed to send
the zone contract today for Tank Ryan.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's get her done. It's name recognition on your second comment. It is. I mean, it is. It's a great honor. It's like in the amateurs. It's one of the highest levels to be able to be in a high performance team and to be able to go to the Olympics and to be able to travel with Team USA. So anyone that's in amateur boxing, this is the highest level. And that's enough. Eventually. It helps you in the future for the bag. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But the athletes do. They're the ones that. H Money Mob, can you please get Jamal Harvey on the show? Yes. I don't like to while I'm in camp. I don't like to get the kids on the show. Because it just doesn't look right, and I don't want to do that. But anytime they're at home, definitely.
Oh, let me send Remy this link. Hold on.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Can I get a link from my guy Tim? But anytime they're at home on break, I'll definitely ask if he would like to come on. And I'm sure he's such a great kid. I'll say kid. Everybody's a kid to me. He's such a great young man. He's so humble. He's so talented. I've been able to see him grow. All the kids on the team, I've been able to see him grow. It's such a blessing. Like, it really is. I have the greatest job in the world. I really do. They need to make WBC type belt for y'all too. I mean, hey, I think the only problem with that is like, who's gonna pay for that? I don't know. No, but that would be good. That would really be good. Absolutely. Roddy Yogi said Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia failed to be announced when lead promoter Oscar De La Hoya stipulated. You know what? I haven't been able to even listen to him because every time I see him anywhere, I just look down immediately to his abs. So maybe he has said it. I don't know. It's just like my eyes are like, whoop,
I mean, Oscar be playing around a lot on social media, to be honest, because I remember him and his girl was like, you're gonna get free tickets to something if you could guess the size of her breast or something like that. And I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah. So I'm like, okay. Girl, but I want to go back to this comment that Yogi.
Yes.
She says, because when I said that people like to say things to be the first one, or to troll, because I'm gonna shout out Ray because Ray is Ray Jackson on Twitter is a troll, and he he tweeted one day that the Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis fight was going to be announced at the Super Bowl, and it was retweeted over and over. People made YouTube videos about it, and he was just trolling. He was just trolling. So when it wasn't announced, everybody was on his ass. But they know he's a troll, and they still take what he say and like retweet it.
They do.
And like make freaking. They made YouTube videos about it. Like, yeah, this fight's gonna be announced on on the at the halftime show on the Super Bowl.
Girl,
and then Steven Espinosa was at the Super Bowl, so everybody was starting to believe it. Like, oh, maybe this is really gonna happen, and it didn't happen. So that was crazy.
He's just throwing stuff out there. People are just
one of them was gonna stick.
Like scraps of meat, like they're ready to eat it up. That's ridiculous. That's so funny. Yeah, no, Ray's funny. Like, I mean, I'm sorry, I told him this before he knows. I had to mute him, and sometimes I go back or whatever, but I had to mute him because sometimes I just don't want to see all that, pornography on my timeline. So I had to mute him, especially when I'm scrolling through Twitter.
Oh, yeah, Ray loves the BBWs.
And I see, some stuff. But,
all right, so we have his name Remy got Tim Witherspoon Jr. to join us.
Okay.
All right, let's see. All right. Impromptu.
Okay. Hello, Tim. How are you?
I'm doing good. How you guys doing?
Doing good. Doing
just
good.
Like, hey, you're about to be on the show. Here's the link. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, I'm just getting back from the gym myself. I own my own gym, so I was there from 9 this morning until 9 Eastern time.
Oh my God! Yeah,
I feel you.
12-hour shifts. You know what?
Putting in work.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Now I'm here with you guys.
That's good. Well, so this is the pleasant. I mean, the boxing gym is great and everything, but now you can just kind of relax and it's going to be pleasant. So Remy had inboxed us, and I'm actually in another country, so like it's a little wanky and janky in my inbox and things like that. So he also Micah he sent you the same link. So talk to us. He said something about he made help make a fight deal. Like what's going on? What's
yeah, he said he's like I'm just excited that I had a part in making this fight.
Let's see what's up.
Well, so for people that don't know me, I'm a former professional fighter myself. Son of the former 2-time heavyweight champion Tim Witherspoon. I've been retired since I was 30. I'm 38 now. In between that time, I opened up my own boxing gym, So I've been doing that. And I actually had a celebrity boxing match. Yeah, with the same company that put on Lamar Odom, and they put on, they're doing the fake Logan Paul versus the fake Snoop Dogg thing. Yeah. So it's really, it's really on the YouTube side of things, the entertainment side of things. But what had happened was I had did a podcast. I'm not sure if Remy was on it, but with a few guys, and they just asked me hypothetically who I would fight if I was going to do it again. And I threw out there Hasim Rahman Jr. And I'm like I said, I'm 38. I'm not really from the era of where you say something online, it becomes a real thing.
Right.
So, I did pick his name because it is someone that I think I could have a real competitive fight with if I came back and did a real fight. I didn't call out anybody that is in the top 10, top 20,
Maybe you should have.
Nah. Well, what I was doing was, I was calling out, someone that I really think I could come back and beat.
Okay.
And so I said that online, and someone said, "Hey, I actually know him. Let me contact him." And the powers that be, the the era that we live in now connected us.
Yeah.
But
Social media is the new
Yeah,
wave,
women,
you
yeah.
know.
be careful. Be careful what we ask for. Not you,
But
but some of
it's
us.
crazy because I'm from, we had MySpace and the early
I
Facebook and
Books,
all that.
yeah.
We had Facebook where you had to be in college to be on it, and the world is so close now compared to even then is ridiculous. So to put a long story short, he's ducking me now. Um,
So wait,
Oh,
what's the
okay. Who's
reason now?
that?
Because I remember his fight didn't happen before because of the weight issues. When he was supposed to fight Jake Paul.
right.
So
Um, he didn't fight Jake Paul, then he fought Greg Hardy.
mm,
So mind you, I said this and I called him out in October. I had a celebrity boxing match.
he's frozen.
My
Oh, he's
Wi-Fi
frozen.
Oh,
off.
okay.
Okay, Coach Amber, hi. So, oh, okay. That happened to me earlier. It was like, woo, woo, woo.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad it's not me. I'm glad it's not me.
All right.
I'm
Here
Let's
we
back.
see.
go. He's back.
I'm sorry about that.
All right. That's okay.
When I start talking about Hasim Rahman, he be tapping my Wi-Fi. He be tapping my Wi-Fi so I don't get it out. Um, you know what I mean? So, but I called him out in October.
And then you
Um,
jinx me, my shit is.
he don't want me to get it out. Um, so he didn't respond at first, and then I don't even remember what post it was, but I did like a story on my Instagram, and he wrote a laughing emoji.
Oh, this is gonna get good.
He wrote a
Okay.
laughing emoji, and I was like, it to me, I'm like, wow, this is how close we are. This dude is watching my stories now.
Yo,
So
I like it.
so he's watching my stories, and I'm like, yo, what's up? And he was beating around the bush. Then we were supposed to have a face to face on a similar podcast to this, and he doesn't show up. And then
Oh,
once I get off of the podcast, he hops on the
Have
podcast.
on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So
hit him up on Twitter because sometimes he goes on the spaces and he's was kind of active on there and see if we could try to get him on.
well, look,
say, let's do it on here.
I'm
Yeah.
anywhere I'm down. You know what? We did a drive by on him, so he's heated right now. I had my man Bruce Jazz and more. um, he just called him on the air and he actually picked up. So
Oh, really?
I just was like, yo, what's up? And mind you, my last people think that I'm crazy because my last fight was at welterweight 147.
Yeah, I
Um
was gonna say, are you a big guy?
I'm 6 foot, you know what I mean? And I
Okay.
was fighting at 147. Now that
Wow.
I've been relaxing a little bit, I'm 190.
Yeah.
So I told Hasim already that I'll meet him at 200. I'll not meet him. I'll come up to 200. He could be wherever he's at. Because I believe that my skill set is way better than his, and
Okay.
that will neutralize the weight issue. Um, the fact that I'm coming out of retirement after 8 years is another factor.
Right.
But when we did this drive by on him, it was apparent that he really don't want to fight. First, he said that he brought the fight to. Well, I wish you had a clip of it or something because
We
this is.
do. We do. Well, I know we both do, and we just like she couldn't get it, and then I'm like I said,
Yeah,
I'm.
I don't know I gotta. I mean, password to my Twitter.
But you know what?
This is
That's
in my
okay because we can get it up in the very near future and have you back on and like
Yeah,
invite
definitely,
you.
definitely. But I'm not done.
No, no, no.
'Cause,
You keep on.
um,
It's your
so
show.
so it's like now we get him on the phone, and he says, first of all, something ridiculous like he's about to sign the biggest deal in sports history or something like that. and I'm like, is this guy drinking or something? There's that's what this is what the guy said. And it's on film, it's on tape, so you can't say that I'm lying. This came out the man's mouth. There's no manipulation. Uh, and this was crazy. So he says that he took the fight to a network and they said I haven't fought. And he said that his words were 10 years. I haven't fought in 8, but that's neither here or there. It's still a lot of time. Um, that they won't put it on. And then he says, if I fight somebody first, then you'll fight me. In which I reply, you haven't fought. Why don't you fight somebody first,
Right.
actually, and then fight me?
Goods first.
No,
Why
but
don't
wait,
you
did
fight?
he?
'Cause
His last fight, he got knocked out, right?
well, he got dropped. He got dropped,
Oh,
and
okay.
he lost the fight. But the reason why I called him
drop.
back out, is because the guy that dropped him and beat him just got knocked out in bare knuckle boxing.
Oh, okay.
And that guy that beat Rockmont was a football player. He wasn't a real boxer. So to say that I gotta fight somebody first,
Right.
you're fighting football players and letting them fight you for their first fight is ridiculous. When I have former I have former world champions on my resume.
Right.
I have fighters that are still undefeated on my resume.
And that's why he's avoiding you then, obviously.
Well, this is what it's looking like, but I'm gonna keep talking because this is real life, and if he wants to keep talking, then it is either put up or shut up, because he's putting more stipulations on it. So now we went from me having to come up to 200 out of retirement. Now I have to fight somebody before I fight you. He actually said on film, am I going to give him my purse if he wins?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, yeah.
He actually said that. I couldn't believe it. He actually said, "Will you?" And you know what I said, yo? I said, if you put that in writing, let's do it. I don't, you know what I mean? I will make money. I will make money off of this fight somehow.
Sure.
It's not really for the money for me. I run 2 businesses, and I'm doing quite well for myself. I'm a dreamer, and I believe in myself. So
you're willing to fight him for no purse, or if you lose?
there's not going to be. Well, first of all, I'm not losing. But second of all,
okay, that's what I wanted you to say.
yeah. But no, but second of all, like I said, I'm a businessman. I've been a bit. I retired at 30. I opened my gym at 33. I've been a businessman for 5 years. I know that if the contract is written that way, that I'll still find a way to make money off of it. It won't be a loss. But if you hear all these stipulations that I have to jump through all these hoops and stuff, what does that tell you?
For sure.
He's kind of doing you like he was getting done by Jake Paul, and he was complaining about it, and he's
but it's ridiculous.
Now he's doing it to you.
But I'm not Jake Paul. I'm a real fighter. Like, I'm not gonna come back with your mom is fat. Nah, I'm coming back with I'm coming back with put it in writing and it's a go. We don't have to talk anymore. That's the difference between me and Jake Paul. No disrespect to him. But look, this is what I'm thinking in my mind. If I gotta fight somebody first, then let's fight on the same card. It's been done before.
For sure. Absolutely.
Let's fight on the same card. I'll fight somebody first. Is not a problem.
It happens all the time. You're the perfect example, and I mean, I think I am too, and other people are too, of like the boxing bug. And I mean that not just with you fighting, but like it's like, so you were fighting, and then but you open your gym, and now you get the opportunity to do it again. That boxing bug, it's like, what I mean, what else can you do? It's like, yeah, you can do other things, but like, why would you? Like, you can't get away from it. That's a real thing.
It's much deeper than that for me. I left school to do this. I stopped school in 11th grade to become a professional fighter, and I've been eating off of it ever since. And like I said earlier, I'm not calling out just anybody. Yeah, I got the boxing bug, but for the right situation,
Yeah.
the right person. I'm not.
Right, right.
I'm not an idiot.
Well, I
You
just
know.
mean even be in just having a boxing gym. It's like once you're in that life, it's really hard to
Yeah.
walk away from, is what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Well,
You got to be connected somehow, some way.
yeah, and I like to say it like this. I got a degree in it. I spent all these years doing this.
Yeah,
Uh, why
I
not?
like that.
Why not use your degree?
I'm gonna steal that though. I just want to let
Go
you know.
ahead.
I'll
You
just steal
got it.
that, but I'm gonna start using that. I have a degree in this.
You
Okay,
got it,
y'all.
man.
So shut up.
I mean, how long? Let's be honest. How long does a doctor have to go to school?
You're not lying.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not lying.
We
That is so
spent,
true.
I had my first amateur fight when I was 8 years old. If you can't give me a degree in boxing, then
Yeah,
it's unobtainable.
I know that's right. Absolutely. I want to give a shout out to our guy Remy, for calling all this to our attention, Tim. We wouldn't have met you. And I'm gonna
Yeah,
follow
I
you
know.
now, and I'm gonna follow this. But I see. I want to put like a little clip out there.
So
So
call yeah, yeah,
con,
call him out.
continue
Like
Well,
trying
look,
that again.
there's more. There's more to the story though. Like I don't know how much time you guys. I can't just call them out because I
Okay.
gotta finish talking.
Okay. Well, finish talking. This you finish talking.
So after he said that I had to fight somebody else first, he hangs up the phone on us. He's irate. He gets really upset. I don't know if you guys watched it or not. I know you said you had a clip, but to the point to where I thought like this guy got to get tested for steroids or
Ah.
some CTE shit like something like that. Um, and then he calls back on his own. Like, so you can't say that we out here trolling you or anything like
Right.
that. You hung up and thought in your mind to call back. So you call the show back, and then that's where he's saying you know, calling me Timothy, which I like that name. Uh, and
Yo, that's my name.
yeah, that's my name. But he did call me a bitch and all this. But I'm sitting
Uh,
there and I'm like, you're already losing. You're getting upset. You know, so he hangs up again. But now I find out that he's hitting up my man Blackgrass. Shout out to Blackgrass podcast and saying that he wants to come on his show because he thinks that we're trolling him.
hmm.
When we've had plenty of chances to have face to face, I thought I was gonna have to just go to his house or something. You know what I mean? That's what I
And
thought. But I'm we set up like 3 meetings to do it face to face, and one time he showed up right when I got off. The second time he showed up 40 minutes late. I'm
so
bowling
y'all
for
are in the
shit.
same town. I guess y'all are in the same town. I'm
Nah,
assuming.
no. I'm in Philly.
Oh,
He
okay.
I think he's from Maryland. It's not too far,
far, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No,
Maryland,
because you kept saying
Baltimore.
you were gonna pull up, so
No,
I was
well, I
thinking the
mean
Yeah.
same thing.
that's the last resort is to find pull up somewhere. You know, I'm not that
You,
kind of guy, but
yeah. You want this for like you want this. Like you really want this.
yeah, man.
Nobody
I
else.
wouldn't. As soon as the situation comes up, and I'm not doing it for any clout or anything. It's because I think that I can be great. I think that me putting all those challenges on the table, coming out of retirement after 8 years,
Yeah.
uh, is something that I believe that I can accomplish, and I want to dare myself to be great. Unlike
Okay.
some other people that want to just fight someone with a name for money, uh, Hassan Rahman. You know, uh, I'm cut from a different cloth. Let's have a real fight. Whatever, keep coming with stipulations. My stipulations is
Okay.
that we have steroid testing and make sure that we have proper uh CTE scanning, because one of us is has anger issues apparently. You know what I mean? You can want to fight without yelling and being angry. You're wasting energy. We all know that the sport of boxing is about controlled aggression.
Yeah, no, you're right. So
And
so you're calling him out. Let's put it out there so we can get
so
this
it's
clip
just, it's
out.
just like this, whatever stipulations you have, you about to sign the biggest contract or whatever. You told me to fight somebody first. Let's do it on the same card. Let's do it on the same show. Tell your people Tim Witherspoon Jr. will be on the undercard. I don't even got to be the co-main event or whatever. Put me on first.
Okay, just
Whatever.
whatever. You hear that?
Just
You
is
hear that?
whatever. Put me on the same show. But I want it in writing that if I win that fight, when I win that fight, that you'll fight me. Because I don't trust you. You've been ducking me so far. And for all I know, you can have no situation right now. You know,
No, that'll be a
You-
good thing when you fight on the undercard, and then if you guys both win, then you go up there and you
let's
call them
do
out
it.
right there.
But you
Yeah,
know
like,
what? I mean, let's keep it real. I'm 38. I'm not going to be doing. We're not Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather. We're not Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. There's no time like today. I'm not waiting for you forever. I'm running two businesses. I have children. Um, one of my businesses is a nonprofit where I take care of my community. Like, if we're gonna do this, let's get it done. Um,
Okay,
or else
it's
I'm just gonna run for mayor in my town.
there. You go. Fight him and then run from there. That's what I say. And we're gonna put it out there too. We're gonna put the clips out there. We're gonna be your cheerleaders, Tim.
I
And
appreciate it.
I'm so glad that we got the opportunity to meet you and to see what was going on with this. And shout out to Remy. We definitely have to have you back, and we'd like to have both of y'all back. So we're
I'm
gonna
gonna hit up his I think Serafina, she works with him. I'm gonna see if she could get him come on. Maybe
there
y'all
you
have
go.
like a little face off or something.
There you go.
Well, look,
There-
you know what? He might be watching right now. Both of our Wi-Fi's were shaky, and that's what he does. He
There
might
you
pop
go.
up as soon as I get off. He might pop up.
Yeah, because my Wi-Fi definitely acted up after yours.
As soon as I said his name, that's crazy,
My shit
right?
started acting up. I'm like, damn.
You're like, oh wait, okay, hold on, wait a minute. No, we appreciate you coming on. We really do.
I
And
appreciate
we're
you
gonna
having me.
we want to have you on again. So tell everybody where they can follow you on social media, including myself. I need to follow you too.
I appreciate it. We'll follow you back. My gym is WS_boxing on Instagram.
Underscore boxing.
My personal page is Terrible II on Instagram. You can
Okay.
just Google me.
You said WS_boxing, right? That's what I put.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Underscore
Okay.
boxing.
There you go.
Awesome. So are you on Twitter yet?
Yeah, I'm on Twitter, but
I was
like
like,
I
don't do
That's
it.
where a lot of the fights get made is on Twitter.
yeah, I know. And you know what? I'm a stalker on Twitter. I'm just not a participant.
I got
Like,
you. I got you. I got you. I got
yeah,
you.
it's hard for me, but we almost there with this situation. Let's just keep pushing. I
Push
appreciate
it,
you
Do
giving
yeah.
me a
it.
voice.
We're gonna push it. We're gonna push it. We're helping. We're gonna help push it. I
I
appreciate you
appreciate
so
it.
much.
Yeah,
And you
definitely.
have a great night, and we'll talk again.
All right, guys.
Have a good
Thanks.
night. Thanks.
That was a fun little treat.
Yes.
I had seen Raheem Rothman in at the Olympic trials. What year was that? 2016, something like that. What was it? When Errol Spence made the team, but yeah, he got hit after the bell. I remember, and he got knocked out cold. I remember that. It was not funny, but it was just like his poor dad was there. It was bad. I don't. He hasn't had has a very successful career, unfortunately. Um,
So this will be interesting to see this like flourish into an actual fight.
yeah, right. Seriously, right. Remy, the matchmaker.
Mayor, Remy the matchmaker.
Yeah, we got L Dub, we got Remy. Y'all need some fights put together. Matchmaker, they're the guys to see. They're the guys to do that. Everybody in the chat and my girl, this is fun. This is a really fun show, and I'm so glad that we finally got Dante on here too because he's such a good kid. Yeah, we got.
Oh my god, he was so polite and
Okay.
sweet. I'm just like, you would never know that he's a boxer because I, I feel he's just so well mannered and well spoken, like soft spoken.
He
But you know what?
is.
I hope he
He
stays that way because
is.
sometimes the business will turn you into like a different person. But he seems to have like a good head on his shoulders, so that's
No,
good.
he does. He does.
Yeah.
I wanted to before we get so I was seeing that before he came on, we were talking about Ray, and I'm gonna give Ray props. You know, he's getting his clout, his attention, and he's doing.
I told
He's
him
the
to start a YouTube page and
He
capitalize
should.
off of this like
Should.
fame that he has on Twitter because like all the boxes they all retweet him
Seriously.
and respond to him. Like Errol Spencer is responding to, but
Yeah.
like all of them. So
Yes.
I told
Yes.
him he
Yes.
needs to make a
But
YouTube and capitalize on it. You know.
it was.
So
It's funny, and he's actually from my town. And like I remember one time I was like, well, you know, pull up at the gym, you know, and he's like, I'm going to one day. So I would like to meet him. You know, he's funny. Like I said, I had to mute him because you know sometimes I got my grandkid. You know, what I'm saying trying to watch that. You know, but then I'll go on here. It's funny. And Anthony Rodriguez was saying that Ray is hilarious. He said, didn't Crawford want to fight Artman? We're not gonna give that.
so
man.
yeah. So I saw that. Because you know, we have each other blocked, so I didn't see it on actual Twitter. I saw it on a Facebook boxing group, and he was saying something to Bud, and Bud was like, you know, he would fight him, and then Artman was like, okay, get your lawyer on the line or some shit like that. My guy, you are not a boxer. You can't box just because you punch the bag at the gym does not make you a boxer. Like, you know, he's even ran from people, not ran, literally ran, but he
Right.
all the shit that he talks to people, it was gonna come, you know, he thought he was gonna get like pressed at one of the fights in Minnesota, so he didn't show up to that fight.
Wow.
So you mean to tell me you're gonna like not show up to a fight to not meet the people that you troll online, but you're gonna fight Bud? Yeah, okay.
Well, it was
police.
I got a lot of like like hate because I just posted, you know, when these guys, you know, were calling out these, you know, champions, these world champions that can really box because you hit a bag, and I was like,
Yeah, he's not a boxer.
He's a real deal.
He's not a
I was
boxer.
like,
Like,
oh,
get the fuck out
whoa.
of here.
It
You are
was
not a
funny.
boxer. You when in your right mind do you really think that you can really be in the ring and hang with Bud? Like, fuck out of here.
Honey,
He's so delusional. It's unreal. Ugh.
honey.
We talked about
Yes,
him too much on here anyway. Good.
Yeah, I would not even want to watch the sparring because I mean I'm not totally heartless and I'm not evil, so I'm like I don't.
Well, for him, I would love to see him get his ass beat. I'm not shy to say it because I can't stand him. So he's racist. He's all types of shit. So I would love to see Bud beat his ass to be real.
I'm not a fan of his, but he's getting his clout too. So you know, whatever, dude. Whatever. You got some people saying your name. So I guess that's what you wanted. That's what you wanted, though. That's good. Yes, D-Star, we will see you tomorrow. And
yes, I'll be on his panel tomorrow, the round table. So everybody join in tomorrow. I think it's 7 p.m. Eastern time, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, 7 p.m. Eastern time. So yes.
And watch Hispanics Causing Panic every Monday, 9 p.m.
You know, I think that's a
Don
really
Alex.
fitting name because I am a Hispanic who causes panic.
Yes, it is. It is.
Yes.
I have my moments too. So it's very, very, very fitting. I want to shout out everybody in the chat. I thank y'all so much. Thanks for being with us every Wednesday. You know, rain, snow, it takes a lot for us not to come on the show. You know, Nika was sick last weekend and Esme was, so that happens. And there's times where I was like, I don't know about this internet when I'm traveling, but you know what? We're gonna make it a point. We're gonna make it a point to bring y'all something every Wednesday. So we appreciate everybody. We really do. We love to love you. And to my girl, thank you for always showing up, girl. You know what I'm saying? I could always depend on you, and I really appreciate that. I really do.
No, and you know what? Like, I just want to let everybody know the dedication that Christine has because when she got up, it's literally 4:00 in the morning on her time. So yeah, you know. So I appreciate you for having me on your platform and always like doing, you know, like putting your all into it because I ain't gonna lie, I don't think I would have got up at 4:00 in the morning for nobody.
I don't think I would have got up at 4:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
I did. No, I appreciate it. You know what I do? I do it because I love you and I love our chat. I love everybody. I love boxing. I love what I do. I'm in a very exciting position in my life right now. And So we fighting again. We got 3 fighting today. Y'all keep up with all of our future USA Boxing.
Are they
at
aired
USA
or like
Yes, they're on YouTube.
on
It's the
YouTube? Okay.
Stranja. Yeah, so it's the it's in Sofia, Bulgaria, the Stranja tournament. And
Strandra
yeah,
tournament.
Stranja, Strandja tournament, and there's updates. I think they have the link on USA Boxing as well. I'm sure they do. USABoxing.org. You can watch the future because, like I said, this is where it's at. These are the future faces in the pros. So y'all stay tuned and thank y'all so much, my girl. I will see you next Wednesday. I'll be back home, God willing, and we have some other exciting guests coming on.
Oh, and happy anniversary to you and your husband.
Thank
today.
you. 19 years. Woo. I don't know how he put up with me that long. Oh my God. Let me tell you, he has his hands full. Trust me. So my crazy self, definitely. Tim explained
Nah, yeah, I have to watch the video. I didn't get to.
yeah, I'm gonna watch it too. I'm gonna watch it too. Absolutely. Thanks, brother. Thanks, Ray Yogi. Thanks, everybody. Y'all have a good night.
Good night.
We'll talk
Good night.
soon.
Yeah.
Okay. Good night. Bye.